Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by and by Pepsi Bottling Company.
Maple Leaf Athletic Complex in beautiful Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Panthers baseball is coming on the air on the Mount Pleasant Live YouTube and Facebook feeds. And joined by my producer, Kellen Gracie, behind me, and our public address announcer, Caden Mullen. Evening at the ballpark. Partner, Midwest Soul Threshers. A huge thank you. Athletics. Mount Pleasant Live would not be possible. And further support as well. Umpires discuss the parameters behind today's ball game. We welcome you to the Mount Pleasant Panthers. The Panthers are back home, looking to get their season start on track after an 0-2 first week of the season. Mount Pleasant's offense has been stuck on idle through the first two games, going 2 for 38 combined with 1 run scored and 25 strikeouts as a team. They ran into 2 tough starting pitchers in Levi Jack for Grinnell and Matthew Blum for Cardinal, who shut down the Panthers in back-to-back complete games. Blum struck out 16 batters en route to a 4-1 victory last Thursday in Eldon in the Panthers' last game. Griffin Jones and Alec Barton have been bright spots, with both accounting for the only hits for the Panthers. Expect these two to continue to set the tone from the top of the order, and hope that those after them can find their groove offensively. Grayson Lowry has set the tone with the low. Caden Mullen for tonight's starting lineups.
Batting second, playing third is number 2, Luke Young. Batting third and catching is number 7, Wyatt Key. Batting fifth and pitching. Batting sixth, playing shortstop is number 6, Silas Cobb. Number 23, Aiden Davis. Batting eighth and playing right field is number 4, David Dillman. Their head coach is Brian McCray. Next up, let's meet the starters for your Mount. Third baseman, number 3, Griffin Jones. Batting second, the junior left. Batting third, the junior pitcher, number 2, Grayson Lowry. Batting fourth, the senior first baseman, number 25, Jamison Rich. 1, Tate George. Batting sixth, the junior catcher, number 13, Grayson Walker. Batting seventh, the junior second baseman, number 16, Ethan Peck. Batting eighth, the junior right fielder, number 8, Owen Dolph. And trying to get out for the Panthers is the senior center fielder, number 19, Caden Beavers. Coaches for the Panthers are Brent Broker, Caleb Potts, and Micah Peck. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time...
There you have it, folks. Those are the starting lines for tonight's ballgame. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the first pitch. You're watching the Community First Credit Union pregame show brought to you by Community First Credit Union.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. You're watching the Panther pregame show brought to you by Community First Credit Union. Today's probables are senior Blaine Roberts for Clear Creek-Amana. And for the Panthers, Grayson Lowry. And taking his warm-up tosses is Grayson Lowry. Lowry in this season thus far is 0-1. 5 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks at the 1.4 ERA and a 1.6 whip. In his one and only start on Thursday against Cardinal and Eldon, Lowry was the hard luck loser as his defense gave up 3 runs, of which 2 of them were unearned. He lost that one 4-1. He was the pitcher of record. The Panther pitching staff has only allowed a batting average of .242 over the first 2 ball games. Control has been somewhat of an issue for the pitching staff, as they've allowed 10 walks over the course of 11 innings, compared to 12 strikeouts, 9 of which came from Grayson Lowry in his last start, as I mentioned. The Panthers' defense has committed 4 errors collectively, which has accounted for 4 unearned runs of the 14 total runs allowed by the Panthers. This has been the Community First Credit Union pregame show. And now we get you set for Panthers baseball, brought to you by Midwest Soul Threshers, as first baseman Talon Hoffman steps up for the Clippers. First pitch from Lowry is high for a ball. First pitch right on the dot at 7 o'clock. Hoffman comes in, and he takes a strike, 1-1 to the first baseman for Clear Creek-Amana. Get you his stats here momentarily. Comes in hitting .250 as that ball is hit to Jones. Over to first, the stretch by Rich. And we got our first out. .53 ground out for those of you scoring at home. Luke Young is a name that I will be saying quite a bit, as he leads the Clippers with a .500 batting average, 5 of 10 coming in, with a home run and 2 RBIs. Strike over the outside corner. Young, part of a 1-2 combination on the left-hand side for the Clippers, between him and Silas Cobb, the shortstop, who is batting 6th in tonight's lineup, as that one just misses for a 1-1 count. Talon Hoffman led off, foul back, 1-2. Followed by Luke Young at third base. The third hitter is Wyatt Key catching. The cleanup hitter is center fielder Texton Bowlers. Followed by starting pitcher Blaine Roberts hitting 5th. Shortstop Silas Cobb hitting 6th. Left fielder Aiden Davis hitting 7th. David Klaperich, the center fielder, batting 8th. And rounding out the order is second baseman Gavin Zillman. 2-2 the count. The pitch from Lowry. Pops it up. In play, Walker. And out of play. We'll do it again. The defensive alignment for the Panthers in the outfield, Alec Barton in left, Caden Beavers at center, Owen Dolphin right. Third, the first, Griffin Jones, Tayton George, Ethan Peck, Jamison Rich at first, and the battery of Grayson Walker and Grayson Lowry, as that one is inside for a full count. The pitch gets past Walker for ball 4. So Young aboard. No damage on the pass ball there. And coming up is catcher Wyatt Key.
Catcher number 7, Wyatt Key.
Key coming in with a 125 batting average. 1 of 8 so far. His one hit is a double. Young takes his lead off from first, from the stretch, and that's going to take a little bit off of key as a hit by pitch sends him to first. And now Bowlers comes up. The Clippers cleanup hitter as Walker now comes out to have a conversation with Lowry.
Next up for the Clippers is center fielder number 11, Texton Bowlers.
Bowlers comes in hitting 182. He does have a sacrifice fly, 2 walks. He also has 1 of 3 home runs for the Clippers. Runners on at first and second. 1 out. The pitch from Lowry. A bunt down the third base line. No one's going to get it as it lands in no man's land. Everybody's safe. Perfectly executed bunt by Bowlers, and the bases are loaded. 1 out for Blaine Roberts.
Now batting for creek-amana's pitcher number 17, Blaine Roberts.
Roberts with an opportunity to produce before he even steps on the mound. He is hitting 1 of 12 thus far. Lowry's pitch in there for a strike over the outside corner. Runners take the lead off from the stretch. Outside corner again for Lowry. 0-2 very quickly to his counterpart, Blaine Roberts. From the windup, the pitch swung on, hit into left field in front of Barton. Scoring is Young, and the Clippers take a 1-0 lead.
Next up for the Clippers is shortstop number 6, Silas Cobb.
Silas Cobb comes up, and he leads the team with 7 runs batted in early on. Part of the 1-2 combination.
Number 13, Benicio Garcia.
And Benicio Garcia is the courtesy runner for the starting pitcher Roberts. 1-0 is your score. Bases are still loaded with 1 out. Lowry from the windup. Swing and a miss. Cobb swung out of his shoes on that one. Cobb is high risk, high reward when he is not making contact. He is free swinging. He has 7 strikeouts so far early on in this season. 1-1 is the count to the Clipper shortstop. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He is 4 of 13. All 4 of his hits have gone for extra bases, 3 doubles and a home run. 1-2 the count. Outside corner, just missed. 2-2 the count. The pitch. Got him looking. Backwards K for Lowry. His first 2 outs now. Bases remain loaded.
Next up is Shishier's left fielder number 23, Aiden Davis.
Aiden Davis steps up for creek-amana. Swung on. Down the right field line. Out of play. Panthers hoping that Lowry can settle down and they can pick him up against Blaine Roberts in the bottom half. Davis steps in, 1 for 8 on the season. 0-1 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Took something off of that one. And Lowry's ahead 0-2. Bases loaded, 1 run in, 2 outs. The wind up, the pitch, swung and fouled back. We'll do it again. RBI single for Roberts. Garcia is running for him at first base. The pitch. In the dirt. Saved by Walker for ball one. Davis looked like he was going to offer at it. Held his swing. Swing and a miss. Gets away from Walker. He's going to pick it up. Throw it to Rich for a drop third strike. And that'll be the end of it. So, Lowry manages his way out of a bases loaded jam. Gives up one run at the end of a half an inning. It's the Clippers won and the Panthers coming up. You're watching Panther Baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Luis Aranda, Kellen Gracie, and Caden Mullen here, as we take a look at Blaine Roberts, who steps in on the mound. This is his second start of the season. He's 1-0. He has pitched 6 innings and has given up nothing. No hits, no runs, struck out 12. Nothing for an ERA, nothing for WHIP, as all of these stats came against Pella. The lone win for the Clear Creek-Amana Clippers last week. Here's the batting order for the Panthers as they come up with a down 1-0. Leading off is third baseman Griffin Jones, followed by left fielder Alec Barton, and then pitcher Grayson Lowry. First baseman Jamison Rich is your cleanup batter. Batting fifth is shortstop Tayton George, followed by catcher Grayson Walker. At the bottom third are second baseman Ethan Peck, right fielder Owen Dolph, and center fielder Caden Beavers. The defense for the Clippers, Aiden Davis in left field. Bowlers in center, Clapper Rich in right. Young, Cobb, Zillman, Hoffman around the horn. And your battery is Roberts on the mound. And Key catching. I have Lowry and Walker. That's the Mount Pleasant battery.
Leading off for the Panthers is third baseman number 3, Griffin Jones.
Griffin Jones stepping in for the Panthers. Jones 1 for 4. Third game played of the season. 1 start thus far. The pitch. Looked inside, but called a strike over the inside corner. Delivery from Roberts, a little high, 1-1. 82 degrees at game time. Sunny. Some clouds, but not enough to worry about. We're definitely going to get this game in, as that one's right down Broadway for strike 2 called. 1-2 to the Panther third baseman. Swung on. First base side, foul. And we'll do it again. Jones fouled that one off. And he steps back in. One-two offering from Roberts coming up. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled down the right field line and out of play. Good battle here by Jones. He's fouled away 2 pitches since going down on the count 1-2. We'll do the 1-2 again. The pitch. Inside for ball 2. Two pitch from Roberts to Jones. Fouled. Good battle by Jones here. That's his 3rd pitch he's fouled off. With 2 strikes, he got a battle as the leadoff hitter. You got to set the table and set the tone for your teammates. Jones is doing just that. Let's see if he could win it here. 2-2 offering from Roberts. Behind his back. 3-2. So Jones works the count full. Let's see what he does here. Roberts now gets the sign. The pitch. Fouled off. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up for the Panther leadoff man. Outfield playing middle in. The pitch. Inside, ball 4. Nice job by Griffin Jones.
Next up for the Panthers is left fielder number 7, Alec Barton.
The sophomore Jones is a threat to steal. He is 1 of 1 so far. Alec Barton steps in, the left fielder. Has the other hit for the Panthers offense so far this season. Jones takes a sizable lead, gets the look back from Roberts. The pitch to the left fielder, Barton, is over the inside corner for a strike. One nothing early on. Thank you for joining us here on Mount Pleasant Live. Roberts swung on, fouled off, right-hand side. We'll do it again, 0-2. Jones saw 10 pitches in that at-bat. Barton has seen 2, and he's quickly down 0-2. No signs of a bunt in either offering, so he was going up to swing away regardless. The pitch. Grounder to second. The throw to short for 1. That's all they're going to get. Fielder's choice 5-6 for those of you scoring at home. 1 out.
Next up for the Panthers is pitcher number 2, Grayson Lowry.
Grayson Lowry coming up. Runner on at first, Alec Barton. The pitch inside, gets away from Key to the backstop. Barton will take second on a wild pitch. I'm assuming. Looking at Caden, because I think he might be the official scorekeeper. And he's going to give us a wild pitch. Wild pitch on Roberts. Runner in scoring position for Lowry. Opportunity to help his case, just like Roberts did in the top half. Generous lead by Barton. Swung, fouled straight back. One ball, 1 strike is the count. Lowry 0 for 5 so far in this young season. He does have an RBI, and that came on Thursday. The throw back to second base gets away from Cobb. Kind of deked Barton a little bit. Barton wasn't able to pop up fast enough to take third base. So no harm there for either team as Barton is able to get back. And we'll do it again. Roberts looks them back. The pitch swung on, fouled back. 1-2 to the Panther starting pitcher, Jamison Rich, on deck. Barton at second, one away. 1-2 count to Lowry. Barton now taking second. Pickoff attempt. Safe. Barton took a extra step on his secondary lead. Cobb then tried to sneak back behind him, got back just in time. The pitch. Got him looking on the off-speed pitch just over the inside corner for out number 2.
Now batting for the Panthers is first baseman number 25, Jamison Rich.
Jamison Rich comes up with an opportunity here with runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Rich so far 0 for 3 on the young season as he swings and fouls that one away. So after Jones took 10 pitches in the first at bat, Roberts has thrown 7 and induced 2 outs. Ground ball to the shortstop, Zillman over to first, and that will do it. A leadoff walk leads nowhere. At the end of 1, it's the Clippers 1 and the Panthers nothing. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. You're watching Panther Baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Grayson Lowry comes back out. He'll face the bottom. 8-9-1 hitters for the Clippers. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 strikeouts so far for Lowry.
Leading off the second for CCA is right fielder number 4, David Clapridge.
David Clapridge, the right fielder, to step in. Clapridge so far on the season is 1 of 9 and 4 walks. And speaking of... Oh, we got a strike. I was going to say something clever. There you go. I'm going to say it now. Speaking of walks, there's a ball. 1-1 is the count. Foul back. Very quickly, 1-2. Lowry took 23 pitches to get out of the first. Jones doing some stretches at third base there. The pitch. Got him! Swinging! 1 out.
Next up for the Clippers is second baseman number 3, Gavin Zillman.
Gavin Zillman steps in. He's 1 of 11 so far. Lowry with the slider that made Klepperich slide into the other box on that emergency swing. Ball 1 to count. And he paints the outside corner. 1-1. Lowry. Another one. He's finding his rhythm early on. 1-2. The pitch. Grounder. Right back to Lowry. He'll take it himself. Over to Rich. 2 out. Now back to the top of the order is Hoffman.
First baseman number 8, Talon Hoffman.
Talon Hoffman is 0 for 1. He grounded out to third in the top half of the first. Lowry. Ooh, a little floater for a strike. Fellas, I think we're settling in for a pitcher's duel here. And I did the announcer jinx. Single for Hoffman in the rights. 2 outs for Young.
Not batting for the Clippers is third baseman number 2, Luke Young.
Young walked in the first. He came all the way around to score. He has an opportunity with 2 outs. And Hoffman aboard at first. Hoffman takes the lead, and Young takes a strike. No stolen bases registered for Hoffman. He takes off and steals. Walker could not hold on. Stolen base for Hoffman. His first of the season. 1-1 the count. Peck and George keeping Hoffman honest as Lowry steps off. Gets the signs from Walker. Takes a look back from the slide step. Paints the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Should Young get on board, Wyatt Key is next. The pitch. Just missed upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look like a curveball. The pitch. Laced into left field in front of Barton down the line. Making an aggressive turn and scoring is Hoffman. In the second is Young. RBI double for Young. It's 2-0.
Not batting for CCA is catcher number 7, Wyatt Key.
So a 2-out rally for the Clippers as Wyatt Key steps up. Inside corner for a strike. Key does not have an official at bat. His lone plate appearance hit by pitch in the first. The pitch from Lowry. There goes the runner. Walker's throw is high. Stolen base for Young. Time is called as Young clears the dirt off of his sliding mitt and all the other accessories he has. Runner at third with 2 outs. 1 run in. '40th pitch of the ball game coming up for Lowry. The pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. Looking. So Key now with 2 strikes on him. Runner at third, 2 outs, 1 run in. There goes the runner. And it's a straight steal from home. Lowry didn't look his direction at all. The third base coach had the timing. And it's 3-0. Two is the count. 2 stolen bases for Young. 3 in the inning. 2 runs and 2 hits with 2 outs. The 2-2. And that is in the right field in front of Dolph for a 2-out base hit for Key. And stepping in is Texton Bowlers.
QCA center fielder number 11, Texton Bowlers.
And Bowlers is 1 for 1, left stranded in the first. So Lowry was dealing. And 3 straight hits have led to 2 runs. As he steps off the rubber and looks the runner back. Lowry's throw over, not in time. For Luke Young, those were steals number 2 and 3. As Lowry steps off. Looks the runner, first pitch, grounder towards Jones, but foul. Three nothing Clippers, top half of the second. The runner on base is catcher Wyatt Key. The batter is center fielder Texton Bowlers. The pitch outside, Walker's throw down, not in time. Count is even at 1. Another throw down. Rich putting on the tag quickly, but Key is getting back underneath it. And Key goes. The throw by Walker is off the line. And another stolen base. It was called strike 2. The 4th stolen base of the inning for the Clippers. So clearly the coaches have seen something in Lowry's timing. And they are taking full advantage of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the center fielder bowlers. Rudder in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch, there goes Key. Oh, very close to a balk there. And the umpires are going to consult. Lowry did not disengage with the rubber, and that is what they're going to call. They're going to call a balk. So Key goes to third on a balk. As the Clipper dugout is giving it to Lowry. The pitch. Ground ball right back to Lowry. To Rich into the dirt. Nice scoop to end it. But not before. 2 runs come in on 3 hits, all with 2 outs. At the end of 1.5, it's 3-0 Clippers. You're watching Panthers baseball. Powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back to this Guns N' Roses infused Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Luis Aranda, Cullen Gracie, and Caden Mullen, our public address announcer. Here as we enter the bottom half of the second, George, Walker, and Peck. And if anybody gets on, Owen Dolph will come up in that last half of the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, all earned. 1 left on base for the Clippers. All the damage done with 2 outs. 3 straight hits with 2 outs. 4 stolen bases and a balk. Lowry got out of it with a strikeout and 2 putouts towards him. So now the Panthers shortstop Peyton George to lead it off. George 0 for 5 early on in this season. Swings and misses for strike 1. Inside, just missed him. In the dirt and outside for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Roberts got out of the first inning after giving up a leadoff walk, a fielder's choice strikeout, and then a routine ground ball to second, as that's a strike called by the Blue to even a count at 2. He got out of it in 18 pitches in the first. 2-2 count for George. Outside corner called strike 3. 1 away.
Now batting from Mount Pleasant is catcher number 13, Grayson Walker.
Grayson Walker steps in. He is 0 for 5 on the year with 3 strikeouts. Takes high for a ball. The sun is starting to set on this beautiful Tuesday evening for baseball. As that one goes low and away for ball 2. Look at that sunset. Not going to need my sunglasses here much longer. The pitch. Low for ball 3. Let's see if Walker has a 3-0 green light with 1 out. I would say no. But if anything has showed me tonight is that whenever I say something, the opposite occurs. Right down the middle. He did not have the green light. Hitter's count coming up, 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, in there for a strike. Roberts works the count full. No, I'm sorry. I looked away and it was a ball. So, Walker earns himself a walk. And we're going to see a
Courtesy runner number 22, Ryan Helling.
Courtesy runner, Ryan Helling.
Second baseman number 16, Ethan Peck.
Second baseman Ethan Peck stepping in as Helling takes his spot at first base for Grayson Walker. The left-hander is 0 for 4 with 4 Ks. 1 away, runner at first. That runner is running back Ryan Helling. Not going. Peck. Little swinging butt to Roberts. He'll take it himself over to Young. 1-3 putouts. Advancing is Helling.
Now batting for the Panthers is right fielder number 8, Owen Dolph.
Owen Dolph steps in. And he is 0 for 2 so far this season. So Peck able to move Helling into scoring position for the right fielder Dolph. Roberts from the windup. The pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Roberts steps off. New set of signs coming from Key. Dolph gets settled. And now the pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the offering coming to the Panthers right fielder as he chokes up on the bat with 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So the Panthers leave 1 on base at the end of 2. The Clippers lead it 3-0. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by our friends over at Midwest Old Threshers, as the sun is coming directly into my eyeballs. 3-0 as we head to the top half of the third inning. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Clippers coming up, with Blaine Roberts to lead things off.
Leading off third for the Clippers is pitcher number 17, Blaine Roberts.
So far, Lowry in 2 innings of work has given up 5 hits, 3 runs. He has struck out 3. He started to settle down. And then a 2-out rally for the Clippers, as that one is outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Despite having some difficulty in that inning, he only threw 24 pitches. As a check swing foul. 1-2. Roberts is 1 for 1 with an RBI single in the first, knocking in the first run of the ball game. The pitch got him looking. Strikeout number 4 for Lowry. As Silas Cobb steps in. Cobb is 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the first. Swung on in the air, down the right field line, and out of play. As I mentioned in his first at-bat, Cobb is high risk, high rewards. That ball's hit high and deep into left field. Barton on the run is there to make the catch. 2 outs.
Next up, creek-amana's left fielder, number 23, Aiden Davis.
Cobb hit that one into the clouds, and Barton tracked it down the left field line as Lowry misses with his first pitch to Aiden Davis. Davis is 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first. Lowry went down to a knee on that one for ball 2. Fouled it off down the first base line. 2 balls, 1 strike now. The count to the Clippers left fielder. The Clippers come into town with a 1-3 record. They played yesterday over the Memorial Day holiday where they were swept in a doubleheader. 16-9 and 5-4. As that's a strike. Evens the count to 2-2. Those losses were at the hands of the Cedar Rapids Kennedy Cougars, as that's strike 3. And an economical inning for Lowry, a good way to bounce back for the young right-hander at the end of 2.5. Clippers 3, Panthers nothing, and they're coming up. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Welcome back to the Leaf. Luis Aranda, Kellen Gracie behind me, and to my left is young Caden Mullen. There I am. There's Kellen. All right, friends. As Roberts gets ready for his 3rd inning of work, an update. Maple Leaf is busy tonight as baseball and softball are going on. I hope that's grammatically correct. An update from our correspondent, 13-year-old Lorenzo Aranda, relation, my son. He reports from the west end of Maple Leaf in the 3rd inning. The Oskaloosa High School Indians lead it 4-0 over the Panthers softball girls. So let's hope that score does not hold and the softball team can rally.
Off the bottom of the third for the Panthers is center fielder number 19, Caden Beavers.
9-1-2 batters coming up for the Panthers here in the bottom of the third as Caden Beavers steps up. Beavers getting the start tonight. And is 0 for 2 on the early on in the season. And swings and misses for strike one. Down low, ball one. Roberts so far in 2 innings of work, nothing, no runs, no hits. As the pitch comes in and looks at a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts thus far. Pitch number 35 coming as Beavers sends this one high in the air. Young underneath it in foul territory for the out.
Now batting for the Panthers is third baseman number 3, Griffin Jones.
1 away for Griffin Jones. Jones walked in the first, then was out on a fielder's choice 5-6. He saw 10 pitches in that at bat, and he starts off with a ball. The pitch, swing and a miss. Vicious cut there by the third baseman. There I am. Saw myself in the screen and you moved it over, Kellen. I'm a glutton for attention. The pitch, swing and a miss again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're wondering where I am, I'm in that window to the just above the champions banner behind home plate. That's me waving. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3 is the call. Jones goes down swinging. 2 away.
Next up for the Panthers is left fielder number 7, Alec Martin.
Alec Barton comes up. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to a fielder's choice in the first. And then left stranded at second as he looks at strike 1. Roberts appears to have settled in. Yet to give up a base... Excuse me. Yet to give up a base hit so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Not just in the game, in the season thus far. 0-2 pitch coming up to Barton. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Roberts. We've played 3 from the leaf. The score remains Clippers 3, Panthers nothing. We'll be back after this. You're watching Panthers baseball.
We're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with SeaFirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavor delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill.
All roads lead to families providing for their loved generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. You're watching Panthers. Rhonda, Kellen Gracie behind ball game. The 8-9-1 back in the third. As we now reach the top half of the fourth, and it's Klapperich, Zillman, and Hoffman are due up. I'm taking a quick gander to see if there's been any changes. Does not appear to be. No clue, Kellen. Cannot hear them. For socials, he's an epic. I doubt that. Now the Clippers dugout and having a conversation. Comes to bat. I don't know if they're coming to my house. I have frozen pizza. Speaking about food, Ethan Peck's mom downstairs working the concessions area. One of the parents here. Cheddar brat. That commotion is about, but the CCA pleased. But I don't see anything having. Klapperich comes in. 0 for 1, struck out into second. Puts down. Nice play. 1-3 for those of you scoring at home. So 4. To George. Spins. And gets him. More. 6-3.
Brings up first baseman number 8, Talon Hoffman.
2 pitches, 2 quick outs. George looked like a gazelle there. Lying on his feet. Hit the circle button. And threw him out. And Lowry catches the outside corner for a strike. That's right, Kellen. You can snicker all you want. I do know my PlayStation controller still. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Lowry can finish it off here. 0-2 delivery to Hoffman. Upstairs for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Doesn't like the signs. Shakes him off twice. And that's why, because he wanted to throw the heat for a strike 3. Looking a 1-2-3 inning for Lowry. We have played 3.5. The Clippers still lead at 3-0. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Luis Aranda here. As we are approaching the bottom of the fourth inning, you're watching Panther Baseball, brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers. 6 pitches is all what it took for Grayson Lowry to get through the top half of the fourth. Let's see if the Panthers offense can rally behind that.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Panthers is pitcher number 2, Grayson Lowry.
A strikeout and 2 groundouts for Lowry in that half of the inning, and he leads it off. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking as he takes one at the shoestrings for a strike. Outside. It gets away from Key. 0-2. 2-0, you're correct. I said it backwards. My apologies to those of you at home. Hot smash right to the third baseman. Nice play by Young. 1 away.
Next up, Mount Pleasant is first baseman number 25, Jamison Rich.
Jamison Rich steps up. A ground out by Lowry. Young to Hoffman. Swing and a miss. A combined miss and pitch there. As pitch number 46 is in for a strike. 0-1 to Rich. He is 0 for 1 with a grounder to second in the first inning. And very quickly is down 0-2. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 away for Tate George.
Now batting for the Panthers is shortstop number 1, Tate George.
George is 0 for 1, struck out looking in the second, but he has also had a highlight of a play as 17-year-old junior Caden Mullen, our public address announcer, says it's the greatest play I've ever seen a high school shortstop ever make. So, credit to George for that one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The offering, as he gets jammed on that one, sends it over the second base. Zillman to Hoffman, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Panthers. We've played 4. 3-0 Clippers. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Welcome back to the Leaf. We're approaching the top half of the fifth inning. 3-0 Clippers. It will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Clear Creek-Amana as Luke Young steps in and takes a strike. Young, so far, 2 plate appearances, 1 for 1. An RBI doubles. He sends this one into the gap in left center field between Barton and Beavers. All the way to the wall. Young is at second, standing with his second double of the ball game. Young now 2 for 2 with an RBI, 2 doubles, and 2 steals. He scored stealing home in the second. In the second inning is when the Clippers found something in Lowry's delivery, and they got the timing up, and they got 4 stolen bases out of it. Wyatt Key steps up. He is 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch and an RBI single. He also has a stolen base as well. One and 0 the pitch. Young dancing at second. Strike called as that bounced away from Walker. 1-1. Key singled in the second, stole second, advanced to third on a balk, and was stranded there. He was the third straight 2-out hit as we got a pickle. The throw down to third. Got him. Young is caught stealing. Pickoff attempt. That goes 1, 4, 5. Nicely done. And the pitch. And that's not what Lowry wanted to do. 2-1 is now the count, as that missed everything. The pitch. Strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. What's he going on? All right, 2 outs now for Texton Bowlers. 71 pitches so far for Lowry. He's settled down somewhat since the second inning. The pitch to Bowlers. Outside. Mullen would have given him a strike. I would have given him a ball. Comes with experience. 1-0. The pitch. Outside again, 2-0. He did not raise his hand on that one. He learned. He's trying not to laugh. 2-0 the pitch. Swung on. Line into left field. Past Barton. All the way to the wall. Rounding second is Bowler. First is Bowlers. The throw gets cut off by George, and Bowlers is standing at second with a 2-out double. So now the Clippers are making hard contact on Lowry in his 5th inning of work, 4 2/3 so far. And no action in the bullpen. Roberts steps in. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first, struck out looking in the third. Pickoff attempt, Bowlers gets back. From the stretch, outside. That was pitch number 75 for Lowry through 4 2/3 innings so far. Steps off the rubber. Runner goes back. We'll redo the signs on a 1-0 count. In there for a strike. The pitch gets away from Walker down the first base line. Rounding third is Bowlers. The throw to the plate. Got him! Out number 3, and it happens in the base pass again as Bowlers gets thrown out on the passed ball. At the end of 4.5, still 3-0 Clippers. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. We're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It is 3-0 Clippers as Blaine Roberts gets on the bump for his 5th inning of work. He has pitched 4 innings. He has struck out 6, has walked 2, has not given up a single hit so far. He has stranded both runners on base. It will be Walker, Peck, and Dolph. In the top half of the 5th inning, the Clippers got 1 hit, no runs, no errors, no one left on base. They made 2 outs on the base pass.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Panthers is catcher number 13, Grayson Walker.
My mistake, they had 2 hits, 2 doubles in that inning, as the Panther catcher Grayson Walker steps up. He does not have an official at-bat. He walked in the second. Ryan Helen came in as a courtesy runner as Walker takes one behind the back, and it missed him for ball 1. Roberts has gotten comfortable. He has retired. I'll get this right here momentarily as the count now is 1-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row since he gave up a 1-out walk to Grayson Walker in the 2nd inning. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. The pitch. Down low. 3-1. Hitters count coming up for Walker. The pitch. And I hit him. Hit by pitch number 2 of the ball game as Walker makes it to first. No official at bat.
Next up for the Panthers is second baseman number 16, Ethan Peck.
Courtesy runner coming up. It'll be Ryan Helling once again. As the sun begins to set over Maple Leaf and the lights have come on. The rest of this ball game will be under the brand new lights here at the Leaf. Ethan Peck, the batter, he's 0 for 1. A swinging bunt in the second. Helling, the runner at first, he stole the last time Walker made it to first. The pitch upstairs, a throw down, safe. 1 ball, no strikes. That was a quick pop and release from Key. Good read by Helling. The throw was high, so he had plenty of time. The pitch, Peck swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Panthers second baseman. Helling, secondary lead. Throw back down from Key on the swinging strike. And Helling's back in there. 1-2 the count. To Peck. 2 strikes. There's 2-strike count. Looks like he's choking up a little bit. The pitch. Swung on, fouled, and out of play. Third base side, just missed the porta potty and missed the minivan. Not mine. Thank goodness. We'll redo the 1-2 count. Lowry's the one going after it. He's the man of all trades. The pitch just missed the outside corner. Peck works the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if the Panthers can get something going here. Just their third base runner of the ball game. The pitch outside. He's worked the count full. 3-2. Can't see the bullpen from here, Caden. I don't think anybody's up for CCA. Full count to Peck. Stare down at first, throw over, and Helling's back. Clippers are worried about Helling. That's the 3rd time they've thrown overs. First time for Roberts, 2 from Key. The pitch outside, and Peck works a walk. And for the first time today, the Panthers have runners at first and second. Nobody out, and a mound visit. As Lowry delivers the foul ball back to the home plate umpire. Nobody working in the pen for either team.
Next up for the Panthers is right fielder number 8, Owen Dolph.
So after retiring 8 in a row, Roberts has found himself in a little bit of a pickle. Hit by pitch and a walk. Owen Dolph, the batter. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Shows bunt. Does not pull back in time for a called strike. Dolph swinging a Marucci Cat X. That's my son's favorite bat. Only difference is this is a BB Core bat, not a U-Trip bat. Cobb holding the runner. Roberts steps off. They'll redo the signs. As pitch number 68 is getting ready to be launched. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The throw gets past Cobb, but Bowlers is there to save it. Dolph unable to put the bunt down the first offering, did not square up on the second. Now he has a swing away with 2 strikes, has to protect. Force at any base, first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Panthers down 3-0. Helling at second, Peck at first, and Dolph swings and fouls this one off. .69 pitches for Roberts. First time he has seen multiple runners on base all evening. The delivery inside. Ball 1. One and 2 is the count to the junior right fielder. The pitch swung on, fouled away. Appeared to be sawed off a little bit. Was able to find it its way out. And we'll do the 1 and 2 delivery again. Caden Beavers on deck. One ball, 2 strikes. Roberts from the stretch. The pitch upstairs gets away from Key. Runners advance on the pass ball. 2-2 the count. And now runners at second and third on the pass ball. Be an error on Key. The 2-2 delivery. In the dirt. Dolph works this count full. Infield playing even with the bag on the corners. Middle infielders will sacrifice the run for the out. The pitch in the dirt gets past Key. Coming in to score is Helling. And the Panthers are on the board. Nobody out. 3-1. No RBI for Dolph on the wild pitch. And Caden Beavers comes up. He is 0 for 1. He flied out. Excuse me. He flied out to the first baseman Hoffman in the third.
Next up for the Panthers is center fielder number 19, Caden Beavers.
Runners at first and third. Nobody out. Helling scored. Roberts is at 74 pitches. Peck at third. Dolph at first. Well, they send Dolph. Not on the first one. Squares up. His Beavers pulls back for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 in. Courtesy of a hit by pitch. As Beavers squares up and misses for a strike. Interesting batting stance by Caden Beavers. The pitch squares up, and he does not pull back and is called for strike 2. 1 and 2 the count to the Panthers center fielder. Little blooper to right field. Caught. The throw into the catcher. Key gets past him. And coming in to score on a sacrifice fly by Beavers is Ethan Peck. 3-2. Clapperidge's throw was up the line at first base. It ricocheted off of Key's protector. And Dolph stayed put at first. So runner on at first is Owen Dolph. One away. Sacrifice fly for Caden Beavers. Griffin Jones now. He is 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up in the third. The pitch. Strike one. No balls, one strike. The pitch outside. And the swing and a miss. 0-2. So Jones now leading the battle here. 0-2. Runner on at first. One out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Roberts makes quick work of Griffin Jones. And Alec Barton comes up.
Now, the play for Mount Pleasant is left fielder number 7, Alec Barton.
Barton is 0 for 2 today. Fielder's choice in the first, struck out swinging in the third. The pitch. Strike. 82 pitches now for Roberts in the fifth. Swing and a miss. Strike two. No balls, two strikes. The count to the left fielder. Barton with Dolph taking his lead off. And swing and a miss. Strike three. Roberts settles down to get the last two swinging. But not before 2 runs score without the benefit of a hit. The Panthers make this a ball game. It's 3-2 at the end of 5. We'll be back. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Luis Aranda here with Kellen Gracie behind me producing, and the voice of Caden Mullen doing the play. Not the play-by-play. I'm doing the play-by-play. What public address announcing? We have ourselves a ball game as the Panthers scored 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th without a hit, and Grayson Lowry's back out there for his 6th inning of work. Swing and a miss to Blaine Roberts. Roberts was at the plate when, as that one swung on, hit high in the air to right center field. On the run is Beavers. Can't come up with it. Look through this burst. Second safe is the call. Roberts is in with a double. A clean throw by Dolph. And Roberts is safe. Just got in underneath the tag.
Next up, the CCA shortstop, number 6, Silas Cobb.
I was ready to put down 9-6 on my put out on that assist, but the field umpire, had a better view of it than I did, and it appeared that Roberts came in under the tag. A courtesy runner for CCA. I'll get that name here momentarily. The pitch to Cobb, who was 0 for 2, and he bunts it foul. Courtesy runner for CCA is Benicio Garcia. A lot happened on that play. Beavers came in on a dive, just missed it. Then Dolph with a rope pickoff attempt. George is there. Garcia's in there safely. As I was saying, a lot happened there. Beavers just missed on the diving play. Dolph with a rope of a throw, and Roberts got in there just underneath the tag. Cobb again. As that ball gets past Walker, it allows Garcia to get to third on the pass ball. Error on Walker allows Garcia to make it to third. So now runner at third with nobody out. And 1-1 count to Cobb. As the middle infielders move halfway in. Now they're playing shallow. The pitch, swing and a miss for Cobb. 1-2. I have Lowry at 81 pitches through 5 plus. 1-2 the count to Cobb. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 1. Silas Cobb goes down on strikes for the second time tonight. As I mentioned earlier, he is prone to either hit it a mile or hit the pine with a strikeout. Up next now is left fielder Aiden Davis, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, as he takes the first pitch from Lowry and sends it to the first base side and out of play. 0-1. Still trying to get over that play at second base, guys. A pitch on the ground to Peck, and he can't come up with it. The runner scores, and Davis is there for an infield single. RBI infield single for Davis, and it's 4-2.
Now batting for CCA's right fielder number 4, David Klappich.
A tough in-between hop ate up Ethan Peck there on the short hop. Just went underneath his glove. He would have had a bang-bang play at home if he came up with it cleanly. Unfortunately, both the runner at home and the runner at first are safe, and now the pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. And Klaparich will see his first pitch of the at-bat from the stretch. Swung on, popped up in the infield. Who has it? Peck? No, it falls right in front of him, but he's got a force at second. 2 away.
That's one way to get it. Just going backward, too.
Fielder's choice for 6.
Now batting for the Clippers is second baseman number 3, Gavin Zillman.
2 outs for Gavin Zillman. Zillman 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. Grounded to Lowry in the second. And then grounded out to George on what Caden Mullen described as the most beautiful play he's ever seen a high school shortstop ever make. Is that right? Is that still the case? As Zillman takes a strike. Now, what would you have said if Dolph had made that throw? Pretty good play for a right fielder. I'm going to play that back. I'm going to send this clip to his mom and have her play it as that one's popped up out of play. Shout out to Beth, by the way. 0-2 the count to Gavin Zillman. 4-2. Top of the sixth. A pitch swung on to Peck. Over to first. And that'll end it. But not before a run comes in. The Clippers now lead at 4-2. We're headed to the bottom of the sixth. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Welcome back. It's been a long day. Welcome back to Maple Leaf. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. What I was going to say is welcome to the home half of the sixth inning. 4-2 Clippers. Luis Aranda here. Kellen Gracie behind me. Caden Mullen to my left. Our young public address announcer. 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for the Panthers. Lowry, Rich, and George. And if anybody comes up, it'll be Walker. 2 runs so far without the benefit of a hit for the Panthers. And on the bump again, now in his sixth inning of work, is Blaine Roberts.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Panthers is pitcher number 2, Grayson Lowry.
Lowry steps in. He's 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the first. Rounded out to third in the fourth as he takes a strike. Roberts worked out of some traffic in the bottom half of the fifth as Lowry fouls that one off.
CCA number 13 is in the pen.
After a bout of wildness, he settled down and struck out Jones and Barton to get himself out of danger and stranding Dolph at first. No balls, 2 strikes to Lowry. The pitch inside, swung on, hit high and deep into left field. Trailing is Davis, and he makes the catch. No, he doesn't make the catch. That's a double for Lowry. I was deked. And I was too excited. I marked it on the wrong player here. Leadoff double for Lowry as that got over the head of Davis and left. Action in the CCA bullpen. Benicio Garcia is up and throwing.
Gotta love the pitcher hitting. Courtesy runner for the Panthers is number 6, Jack Newman.
Jack Newman is the courtesy runner for Lowry. That's the first base hit for the Panthers tonight and the first base hit allowed by Blaine Roberts this season. And that's Lowry's first base hit of the year. A whole bunch of firsts here. As the CCA head coach shares some words with the umpire, and it looks like we're going to have an appeal to first. And Lowry touched first. The appeal was that Lowry missed first base. And Roberts' throw over to Hoffman was ruled safe by the field umpire.
This is first baseman number 25, Jamison Rich.
Run around at second, nobody out for Jamison Rich, who steps in 0 for 2. He grounded out to second and struck out in the fourth. 4-2 ball game. as the burly first baseman steps into the box. Newman takes his lead, and that one's low. Lowry's double to left, just beyond the reach of Davis, as that pitch is low too. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and oh pitch. Swung and fouled off. 2-1. An update from the west side of Maple Leaf in the top half of the 6th inning. Oskaloosa has an 8-2 lead over the Panthers in the softball home opener. That was as of 11 minutes ago, so hopefully the Panthers have made a comeback since then. 2-1 pitch to Rich. In there to Hoffman, unassisted. 1 away. Back is Newman. 91 pitches for Roberts through 5 1/3.
Next up, the Panthers, shortstop number 1, Tate George.
Tate George steps in. 0 for 2, grounded out to second in the 4th, his last time up. Runner on at second, that's Newman. 1 away. Roberts' pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Panthers are making contact. It is a little bit late, which is why you're seeing the ball going to the opposite side, but Lowry was able to time it up earlier on an off-speed pitch, took it to left field. When Roberts has been in trouble, he has relied heavily on the fastball as Roberts swings and found it straight back. So a good sign despite going down 0-2. George chokes up on the bat with 2 strikes. Runner on at second, 1 away. To the Panthers shortstop, Roberts. From the windup, the pitch. Fouled away as George went upstairs and fouled that one off. We'll do it again. The leg kick and the pitch. Outside corner, called strike 3. 2 away. Now Grayson Walker up.
Catcher number 13, Grayson Walker.
95 pitches for Roberts through 5 2/3. Walker has walked, has been hit by a pitch, and he's come around to score. Newman at second takes his lead, takes a step back. The pitch right down the middle for a strike. 1-1 to count. Just missed the outside corner for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me, 2 balls, 1 strike. That one gets the corner. Count is even at 2. Deuce is wild. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runner at 2. 2 runs for the Panthers. The pitch. Inside, Walker fights it off for a foul. That brings Roberts to the century mark. 100 pitches this evening. The pitch. Swung on. And out of play down the first base line. We'll do it again. Walker has worked the count to 3 balls both times. He has seen 6 pitches there. Takes one low, full count. Runner will be going with 2 outs. Full count. Roberts. The leg kick, the stretch, the pitch. Strike 3 over the outside corner. Walker did not agree. And that neutralizes the threat. We've played 6. We head to the top half of the 7th. 4-2 CCA. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. Louis Saranda, Kellen Gracie, Caden Mullen. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers. We are at the top half of the final inning. 4-2 CCA, top of the 7th, and Grayson Lowry is back on the mound for his 7th inning of work. I have him down with 87 pitches through 6 innings. He has given up 4 runs and 9 hits. Top of the order coming up, 1, 2, 3 hitters, Hoffman, Young, and Key.
Number 8, Talon Hoffman.
Talon Hoffman is 1 for 3 with a single. He came around to score in the 2nd. Struck out looking in the 4th, his last time up. Lowry from the windup. Jams Hoffman, sends it into foul territory for strike number 1. The pitch took a little something off, and it got a little high there to even the count at 1. One ball, 1 strike. Lowry's pitch. Down low. 2-1. I don't see any action in the bullpen for the Panthers. Benicio Garcia was up and throwing for CCA in the last inning, as that one catches the outside corner for strike 2. Count is even at 2 to the Clipper leadoff hitter. The pitch. Swung on, line, foul. We'll do it again. .92 pitches for Lowry through 6+. The pitch. Inside. Hoffman says it hit him. Umpire says no. Full count. I don't think there was much for Hoffman to do there. He was not very convincing, as that one gets away and a leadoff walk. Hoffman didn't really sell that hit by pitch, but he's able to coax a walk. And some early danger now for Lowry as the heart of the order comes up, as Luke Young steps up 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. He came around, it has an RBI, came around to score in the second. Was caught stealing on a 1-4-5 putout his last time up. As Lowry goes down to a knee on that pitch, and it gets by Walker. Advancing to second is Hoffman. Wild pitch for Lowry. I think he's trying to get a little bit umph on his delivery. Or maybe he slipped off the mound, but... And ball 2. 96 pitches now for Lowry. Strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lowry just seems to be willing that pitch across the plate this late in the game. 4-2. As Hoffman dances off second, the pickoff attempt gets past George, but no damage done as it trickles towards the shortstop side of the diamond. And Lowry will take the ball, reset, get his composure together, and get ready again for a 2-1 delivery. The pitch. Strike over the outside corner. Evens the count at 2. Two delivery to Young. Upstairs. Evens. Draws the count full. Second time Young's gotten to count to 3 balls. And he swings and misses for strike 3 and the first out. As with that one, Lowry is now at 100 pitches through 6 in the third.
Not batting for the Clippers, catcher number 7, Wyatt Key.
Wyatt Key steps up. He is 1 for 2, struck out swinging his last time up in the 5th. The pitch. Strike. Lowry's delivery. Strike 2 as he took something off there. 0-2 the count to the Clipper catcher. Runner on at second. With 1 out. The pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. From the stretch. Outside gets past Walker. Looked to me to be a wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on at third now with 1 out. 105 pitches for Lowry. He has to get through Key here with 2 outs. Can't lose them. The pitch. In the dirt. Nice save by Walker to keep the runner at third. Full count to the Clipper catcher. Hoffman at third, and that's a walk. Second walk of the inning. And that'll bring Coach Broker from the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching Panthers baseball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
George to 2, Peck to 3. Welcome back. Pitching change as Grayson Walker moves to shortstop. Grayson Lowry moves to shortstop. Ethan Peck moves to third. Tayton George moves to second. And our new pitcher is Griffin Jones. Jones comes in, inheriting runners at first and third, and one out. Lowry is responsible for the runners on base on the season. This is Jones' second appearance on the mound. 1 inning of work, has given up 2 walks, has not given up an earned run. So again, Ethan Peck is at third. Grayson Lowry is at short, and Tayton George moves from short to second.
New pitcher for the Panthers is number 3, Griffin Jones.
Lowry's line is not done. He is still responsible for the runners at first and third, both of them on there, courtesy of walks here in this inning. We have turned the lights on in the press box as we approach the 9 o'clock hour. Coming up for the Clippers is center fielder Texton Bowlers. What a name, Texton. All right, Jones in to contain this here. From the stretch in the dirt. First pitch. Hoffman at third, courtesy of a leadoff walk. Advanced to third on a pass ball. As that one takes a spin down the first base line. Coming in to score is Hoffman. A swinging bunt, 1-3 RBI groundouts.
Now batting for the Clippers is pitcher number 17, Blaine Roberts.
5-2 Clippers. Runner advances to second on that one. It was a swinging bunt right down the first base line. Looked like it was headed towards foul ground. Hit the lip of the grass and went back into fair territory. Luckily for the Panthers, Jones was able to recover it and make the play to get the second out. Unfortunately, Hoffman came around to score on that one. Roberts takes strike 2. Jones looks into the sign from Walker. With Key at second. The throw down to third, and it gets past Peck. Key in with a stolen base. His second of the game. Not very often that you see a catcher with 2 stolen bases. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Roberts, with an opportunity to add another insurance run. Jones pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Count is even at 2. 1 run in this inning, courtesy of an RBI ground out by Texton Bowlers as Roberts fouls that one off. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Key on third, courtesy of a walk, moved over on Bowler's ground out. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 to end the inning. Jones comes in and gets the last 2 outs. We'll close the book on Lowry when we come back. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Threshers as we head to the home half of the 7th inning.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex. We are in the bottom half of the final innings. 5-2 Clippers. And a pitching change as Benicio Garcia comes in to close this one out with an opportunity to save it for the Clippers. This is Garcia's 3rd appearance on the mound, 2 innings pitched. He has given up 2 runs, none of them earned, on 1 hit, 1 walk, and he struck out 3. He has no ERA. It'll be the bottom 3rd of the order, Peck, Dolph, and Beavers against Garcia. The pitch way outside for ball 1. We can close the book on Grayson Lowry. He went 6 1/3 innings, 5 runs, all of them earned, walked 4. As Peck earns his spot at first with a hit by pitch. Let's see if the Panthers can do something about this one.
Next up for the Panthers is right fielder number 8, Owen Dolph.
10 strikeouts for Lowry tonight. 5 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks, 10 Ks. He pitched 107 pitches. As ball 1 to Owen Dolph. Runner on at first, that's Ethan Peck, courtesy of a hit by pitch. As that one catches the outside corner for strike 1. One and one. That's a low strike called. 1-2. Dolph now finds himself behind 1-2. The pitch. Pops it up in foul territory and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. In there? No. had to have been a makeup call. Count is even at 2. I'm not going to complain. But that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch outside, 3-2. Some patience seen here by the Panthers. Garcia gets the sign from Key. Looks the runner. The pitch. Upstairs. Got him. Stolen base. As that one trickles away. Strikeout number 1 for Garcia as Dolph goes down looking.
Now batting for the Panthers is center fielder number 19, Caden Beavers.
Stolen base for Peck. That's his first, as that one is taken for a strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Peck takes his lead off. The pitch swung on and line and caught. Wow, Beavers hit the cover off that ball. 5 unassisted is the call on a line out.
Now batting for the Panthers.
To Young.
Number 3, Griffin Jones.
2 away. Panthers now down to their last out, and it's to the top of the order, Griffin Jones. Jones 0 for 2, struck out his last 2, and he's going to take first base on the second hit batter of the inning. So the tying run comes to the plate, courtesy of Alec Barton. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Now batting for the Panthers is left fielder number 7, Alec Barton.
Barton 0 for 3, struck out swinging his last time up in the 5th. Struck out swinging in the 3rd. Fielder's choice in the 1st. The pitch outside. 1-0. Let's see if the Panthers have some 2-out magic. The pitch. I don't know where that one missed, but it's 2-0. We'll take it, I guess, yeah. In the dirt. 3-0 the count to Barton. What do you think, boys? 3-0 count. 2 outs. Runners at first and second, down by 3. Green light? No, absolutely not, Kellen. Remind me not to have you manage my slow pitch softball. As that one is called for strike 1 over the outside corner as the ball trickled away from Key. Hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. 5-2, bottom of the 7th. And a walk. The pond is filled with Panthers. And Grayson Lowry with an opportunity to make a name of himself as Lowry comes up 1 for 3 tonight. He doubled and was left stranded in the 6th. The only hit of the ball game off of Roberts.
The Panthers with the bases loaded is shortstop number 2, Grayson Lowry.
No pressure, Caden. Way to put that out there. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Lowry, the new Panthers shortstop. Garcia gets the sign from Key. The pitch inside for a ball. Lowry gets on. Rich is next. The pitch. Swung on. Hit high in the air. At first, Hoffman underneath it, and that will do it. Ball game. Some late inning fireworks. And unfortunately, the Panthers come up empty here in the 7th. They leave the bases loaded and are unable to score as a result. The final 5-2 CCA. We'll be right back after this to wrap it up from Maple Leaf. You're watching Panthers baseball powered by Midwest Old Rushers.
You spend 1/3 of your life on your mattress. That's a lot of snooze. Need soft, firm, or memory foam that hugs you just right? Yeah, we can do that. At your Dream Home Furniture and Floors, we help you sleep better so you can live better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Welcome back to Maple Leaf Athletic Complex in beautiful Mount Pleasant, where the sun has set and the day has given way tonight as we welcome you to the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Luis Aranda here with Kellen Gracie behind me, and a big thank you to our public address announcer Caden Mullen, who has departed, as the creek-amana Clippers take this one 5-2 in 7, courtesy of Blaine Roberts and his outstanding performance on the bump for the Clippers, but Grayson Lowry was also there to match him. We'll go through the stats here for you. For the Clippers, they scored 5 runs on 9 hits, and they had 1 error. The Panthers scored 2 runs on 1 hit, and they had an error as well. The Clippers got on the board first in the first inning, courtesy of an RBI single by Blaine Roberts. He helped his own cause for the Clippers. Then in the top half of the second, after Lowry got the first 2 outs, a strikeout and a comebacker to him, the Clippers then rallied 3 straight hits and ended up scoring 2 runs as a result, and stole 4 bases, including a straight steal of home by Luke Young. Luke Young also had an RBI single in that inning to make it 3-0. After that, Grayson Lowry settled down, but so did Blaine Roberts. Roberts actually went 8 in a row between the second, third, and fourth innings until he ran into some issues in the 5th inning, when Grayson Walker came up and coaxed a hit by pitch, followed by a walk and a pass ball. A walk to Dolph, a sacrifice fly by Caden Beavers for the RBI, A pass ball scoring Walker made it 3-2 going into the 6th inning. However, the Clippers came back, scoring one of their own. An RBI single by Aiden Davis on a routine ground ball to second base that went underneath the glove of Ethan Peck. And then they added a 5th and final run on this in the top of the 7th inning. On a... What happened there? I don't have it marked. But Talon Hoffman came around to score in the top half of the 7th. It was RBI ground out by Texton Bowlers, as it was Lowry Jones who had to make a decision either going home or getting the out. In the bottom of the 7th, the Panthers had runners on bases loaded with 2 outs when Grayson Lowry came up and skied one to first base for the final out. And that was the final marker, 5-2. For the Clippers, winning pitcher is Blaine Roberts. He went 6 innings tonight, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, all of them earned. He walked 4, struck out 10. He moves his record to 2-0. Benicio Garcia came in, got the save, worked 1 inning, hit 2 batters, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. For the Panthers, Grayson Lowry went 6 in the 3rd, gave up 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. And Griffin Jones worked 2/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, struck out 1. Our player of the game is Grayson Lowry. 6 in the 3rd, 5 runs, 9 hits, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. He also went 1 for 3 with a double. Excuse me, he went 1 for 4 with a double. He was stranded in the 6th inning, but that was the hit that broke up the no-hitter that Roberts was dealing up until that point. So that does it for the Panthers and the Clippers. 5-2. Clear Creek-Amana moves to 2-3, and Mount Pleasant moves to 0-3 to start off the year. The baseball team will be back in action this Friday as the Panthers travel to Muscatine to take on the Muskies. First pitch for that one is scheduled for 5 p.m. Our next broadcast of Panthers baseball will be next Thursday, June 4th, as the Panthers welcome to Washington Demons with pregame set for 5:25 and first pitch set at 5:30. Thank you so much for watching the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show, brought to you by your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Folks, stay with us on Mount Pleasant Live, because tomorrow afternoon is our next broadcast, as we are proud to present to you tomorrow afternoon. The boys soccer team will begin their quest to qualify for the IHS AA state tournament as they host the Pella Dutch in a 3A sub-state Region 4 semifinal at Eastlake Park. Join me on the call for that one. You know what? Join us for the call on that one. Get in your car, come out to Eastlake. Let's pack the park for the Panthers tomorrow afternoon. The winner of that match between Pella and Mount Pleasant will face off the winner of the Xavier Clinton semifinal on the other side of the bracket of the 3A sub-state Region 4. Pre-game for tomorrow is set for 4:55 with kickoff at 5 p.m. Please join us for that one. Please join us at Eastlake, and let's celebrate what we hope to be a historic night of boys soccer. For producer Kellen Gracie, public address announcer Caden Mullen, I am Luis Aranda, bidding you a farewell and good evening from Eastlake Park, where again, the Clear Creek-Amana Clippers take this one 5-2 over the Mount Pleasant Panthers. Thank you so much for watching this presentation of Panthers Baseball on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by our friends over at Midwest Old Threshers. Katie and the kids, I'm coming home. Farewell and good night from Maple Leaf.